What up, world? Welcome to Frozz T Holiday AMA. This is the show where you, the people, get a chance to ask me, the legend, anything you want. No topic is off limits, and no question goes unanswered. For today's show, we're taking your calls and we're taking your emails, so let's get this party started with some of them emails that you sent in. The first email we got is from my man K-Bill. K-Bill writes, "Hey Frosty, do you have snowballs?" Of course I do, son. In fact, I'm all snowballs. The next email we got here is from Carmela, and she writes, "Frosty, what is Santa really like?" Well, Carmela, let me tell you, Santa is the certified truth. You know, you can forget that Jon Snow fool because the North straight up belongs to Saint Nick and that famous sack of his. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, it looks like the next question we got is from my man Big A, residing up by the Great Lake. Big A writes, "Hey Frosty, what's your favorite Christmas movie?" Well, I could tell you that my favorite Christmas movie is not Frosty the Snowman, because that snowman is a straight up bitch, alright? Coming to life with that whole happy birthday, and then he's gonna go and get offed by some dude with a magic hat. Forget that, man. That magician's gonna come for me trying to take my life away. That dude better come prepared because Frozz T don't play that ish. But I will say that one Christmas movie that I do like is A Year Without a Santa. Because let me tell you, man, I dig in that Heat miser. Typically, me and Heat don't get along too well, but Heat miser, man, whew, that dude's money. Like straight money, man. I would love to sit back and do a couple shots with him, man. I bet that dude can party. All right, my producers are telling me that the phones have been blowing up, so I think it's time to take some calls from you, the viewers. First up, we have my man Jim from P-Town. Jim, welcome to the show. What's your question?
Dear Mr. Frosty, are you scared about global warming?
Does global warming scare me? Shit, yeah, it does. Dude, if the climate gets too hot and crops can't grow, that's going to severely impact my ability to get lit. And let me tell you, I am not about to sit in the chair and spin around and get dizzy just to have a good time. Nah, man, that ain't Frosty. Alright, our next caller is Sean. Welcome to the show, Sean. What you got for me?
What up, Frosty? First time, long time here. Hey, I got a question for you. Where do baby snowmen come from?
Well, Sean, let me say it like this. The snow has to come for snow babies to get made. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Alright, it looks like we have time for one more call. So on the line we got Andrew from the western side of eastern PA. What the f***? That makes no sense. Anyway, man, what's your question?
Thanks for taking my call. I'm going to be hosting Christmas this year for the first time, and I have no clue what I should do. I was hoping you could share some of your holiday traditions to give me some ideas. Thanks.
Andrew, my man, that is a great question. As you can imagine, Christmas is an extremely important holiday to me, and I take my traditions very, very seriously. Usually the festivities for us starts, I don't know, sometime in early December. I'll have a few friends over, we'll light up some trees, we'll pop open some Christmas spirits, you know, we'll have ourselves a good time. And we continue having a good time in the session that I like to call the pre-celebrating phase of the Christmas tradition. But before you know it, Christmas is rolling up on us and it's time for the big day. So December 25th rolls around and I like to start the party first thing in the morning. I wake up, get myself some a breakfast consisting of something with powdered sugar, and then I sit and relax. But by noon, the crew starts coming in and it's time to really start partying. That's when we pop open the eggnog. I'm talking the good stuff too, man. Not none of this store-bought stuff. I'm talking Real homemade nog with some extra spice. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, we get to drinking some nog, we get to playing some games, and we start putting on some music. You know, a couple years ago, at this point, is when I would start doing caroling. But Carol and I, we don't really talk that much anymore. Anyway, as you can see, we have a pretty thick party going on. Or so I'm told. You see, the truth is, the only real tradition that I have is that things have a tendency to get hazy until after the new year. So Andrew, I'm not sure how much that helps you, but I guess the moral of the story is, it's Christmas time, man, and you should just be having fun, man, having a good time. Don't try to put so many plans around it. Just do your thing, and I guarantee you that's the only tradition that will matter. Well, by the sound of the music, I guess that means that's all the time that we have for today. So I hope you enjoyed the AMA, and I hope that your holidays are straight up banging. Take care, y'all, and I'll catch you next year.